excitement, wonders, joy, ukuthandwa, izimfihlo, a little bit of chaos, and the vibes nyana. All this and more tonight on E. I just needed to get that off my chest. I mean, who doesn't have dreams of that ETV gents? Anyways, on with the video. So, you know how it is in SA. Always, I'm just seeing complaints. But everything is the same in South Africa. It's just crime. It's just mjolo. And I'm like, have y'all ever bothered to take 2 minutes to just see what else is out there? Mzansi. We actually do have shows that are a bit different, that do try different topics and different genres out there. I'm talking dance, I'm talking sports, athleticisms, I'm talking fantasy, I'm talking your coming of age teen girl drama story, I'm talking animations. Like, we do have more to offer. And I'm here to take you through it. So yeah, enough of the yapping, let's get into it. Alright, so the shows that we're going to be talking about today, we're going to be talking about Jiva, Breakpoint, I hope I said that right, Miseducation, The Brave Ones, Love, Law, Betrayal, or Love, Law and Betrayal, and last but not least, Kizazi Moto. South Africa, I need you to hear me clear. The reason why we are going to keep getting crime in mjolo shows is because when there's something different, y'all are not watching it. Here we had Jiva, a nice, simple, wholesome show. The main character just wants to pursue her career of dancing. That's it. There's no crime, no drugs, no unnecessary on-screen intercourse. It was a nice, wholesome show that everyone could enjoy with the family. And you know what I love about this show? It's so full of life. It's so full of colors. It's so vibrant. It's so fun. It's energetic. It's not just scenes of people on a couch complaining about something, then the next scene is people in the office complaining about something. Like I said, what I like about the show is that it's so full of life, it's vibrant, it's energetic, it's colorful. And I feel like we're missing that as South Africans, South Africans, we are a vibe, guys, we are a vibe. So why is it not our entertainment isn't more of the things that are a vibe? And also what I like about Jiva is that it shows grooving in a healthy manner. All the scenes of them in clubs, they're having a blast, and it's not alcohol, it's not drugs. I'm not saying people aren't obviously people are drinking there, but that's not the highlight of it. People are having a good time. Almost every scene is just enjoyment. Minister of Enjoyment is Minister of Enjoyment approved this show, I'm sure. No, I really enjoyed the show. I mean, the main character, Ntombi Naye, she's just doing her thing. The biggest conflict in the show is how Ntombi's boyfriend left her to pursue a career of life and fame, and she hasn't gotten over that heartbreak. A lot happened at that period. It wasn't just a heartbreak, it was the family. And I like that it's like I said, it's something very relatable for the average kid in South Africa. Even the high school moments they have in the show, because the main character's baby brother, some girl, he has like a high school crush on this other girl in the show, and again, it's sweet high school crush vibes. It's cute. It's not nothing crazy. If you're just looking for a simple, wholesome show to watch with your family, because that's another beef I have with modern South African shows. When a new show pops up, I'm worried, can I watch this with my family? Because it starts off simple, kid in high school, then boom, drugs or violence or unnecessary things. So yeah, Jiva is that show you can absolutely watch with your family, chilled vibes. And I rate Jiva an 8 out of 10. We need that season 2, man. Please, Nocolo Dlamini, please, girl. I know you're busy because you're in a lot of shows, you're in a lot of movies. Please, for you, Jiva. Love, Law and Betrayal. Here's something a little bit different. A show that focuses on the legal side of things. It's about lawyers. It's about lawyers, simple as that. But hey, like I said, it's something different. Focus. Here's a show about plaintiffs, about defendants, plea deals, the statute of limitations, precision. What precision? I literally just googled legal jargon for this part of the video. But yeah, a show about lawyers and court battles and all that jazz. That I've always said for years that we need a South African law show. A South African law show that could also be informative. So far I'm enjoying the show, but I feel like it could be better. I feel like there's not enough focus on the legal stuff happening in the show, and it's trying too much to be a drama more than a law show. By focusing more on the legal stuff, I mean like have episodes that each episode focuses on this act, on this law, on this structure, on this South African history thing. I wish that was more of the focus. That's sort of my only critique with it. But yeah, I'm only halfway through the first season, so maybe more of it will lean more into it. So far, I feel like it's being more of a drama than a legal show, and hopefully it'll go more into the legal stuff later. I really want that to be the emphasis, because this could help people this would be a fun way to introduce people to just basic laws as an African citizen. Like I said, here's something a little bit different. We follow Ukuku. She's this no-nonsense, tough lawyer chick who's just trying to, strive out. She's from the township and everything, and honestly, she's making a name for herself. I like her no-nonsense, badass attitude that she's got going on, and I see that they dropped the trailer for a second season, which means that the show is doing pretty well for it to have been picked up for another season. Come on, Showmax, come on. Inform us, educate us. This show could actually inspire the youth to pursue law. You never know. So yeah, I'm glad this show exists. Again, something different, something nice, something very informative. Love, Law, and Betrayal.
Kusona uvela imilingo. Eqaleni imilingo ibiminingi. Umhlaba ubunethezekile.
African fantasy. Yes. This is what I'm talking about when I say, hey, look, we've got something a little bit different. African myths, African fantasies. There's so many stories from our forefathers, our ancestors, our great Manbani, that I've said this for years. There's so many stories that would make awesome shows, awesome movies to draw inspiration from. This, I could say, is a good first attempt in that direction. Here we have the brave ones. There's so much to talk about with this show that it deserves its own entire video, so I'm gonna try my best to compile all of this into this one video. I'm loving how the show is really trying to lean into the fantasy side, the African fantasy side, and I feel like the only thing hindering this show was just the budget. Straight up, just it needed like that big Disney budget, and I know the directors and writers and everyone working on it would have given us something really, really phenomenal. Not to discredit what they did, because every scene where they're showing the visions, the fantasy, the flashbacks, the glow, like I can feel there was passion put into this. In fact, just put on the show and put the first 5 minutes, watch that opening introduction where they talk about the law of the world, and just, it's like, wow, there was passion put into this. I really hope we carry on getting these types of projects. More of this, please. Netflix, SA, Showmax, more of this. Ngiyacela Shem, please. My only critique with the show is the main star of the show, the main person playing the main character of the show, the person playing Ntigi. For me, I feel like she's not really doing the best. No hate to the actress herself, I've seen her in other stuff. She can deliver, but in the show I'm not feeling her the most. Personally, I feel like the actress who plays Ntigi's sister, the actress who plays Funeka, I feel like she should have been the actress playing Ntigi, or should have been the one to be inheriting the powers of the brave one and everything like that, because the person playing Funeka, she comes in strong from the jump. I mean, she's an activist. She's rebelling. She's trying to fight corruption. The show made it seem like this is the person I was gonna follow. and then boom, just flips the script. And I'm not gonna spoil what happens, but yeah. But like I say, no offense to the person actually playing Ntigi, no offense to her. I feel like this was not her strongest performance. But yeah, anyways, for me, the main star of this show is the villain. The villain is like the huge driving force of the show. Yo, and oh my gosh, the villain. Yo, I respect how the show really makes you feel her point of view, where she's doing horrible things and you're like, okay, yeah, that's a good show. You know, you feel the villain. So the villain, the big other plot of the show is that her child is sick. They can't figure out what's wrong with this child. They've tried doctors, they've tried specialists. So she comes from a family that's very spiritually inclined. She goes to her uncle, who's essentially a traditional healer, to be like, I can't figure out what's wrong. The uncle tells her the law of the brave ones and the tree of life and says, only the blood of a brave one can heal your child. And essentially she's like, but how am I gonna see a brave one? And because the brave one has been gone for eons, he tells the niece, the villain, Ayanda. Can't believe I didn't bring up the name. Yeah, the villain's name's Ayanda. He tells her that for the brave one to return, the tree of life needs to be in danger, essentially because the brave ones are the defenders of the tree of life. Ayanda sees that for the tree of life to be in danger, essentially the world needs to come into turmoil. She goes around messing up things for a bunch of people. Like, she does a bunch of horrible things to try and save her child. She's messing up neighborhoods, evicting people, kidnapping babies. She's a whole villain. And you can see she's doing whatever she can to save her child. And she's in tears. She's losing her mind to try and save her child. And Shem, I'm not mean to say I understand, but I'm saying that I feel her stakes, her emotions. The actress playing Ayanda also is delivering it. She's killing it, man. So yeah, that's the Brave Ones in a nutshell. African fantasy. I really hope that we get more of this out there. Although the Brave Ones might not be everyone's cup of tea, I do like that they're branching out in other directions. You know, we can't be getting the same crime mjolo stuff we're always getting, especially out of Netflix Africa, because Netflix Africa, that's where the budgets is bigger. I really hope we carry on getting these types of projects. More of this, please. Netflix, SA, Showmax, more of this. Ngiyacela Shem, please. Alright guys, I have to cut it here. I know. I said that I was gonna be talking about 6 different shows, but this video is going on for longer than I expected. Shout out to y'all that actually stayed up until this point. I really appreciate the love. I appreciate the views. I appreciate the likes. You know, just yeah. So this is me, Bioskop enjoyer. I'm gonna be dropping more content like this. I hope that I got to change the opinion of some of y'all, of at least one of y'all, to at least try and see we got more out here coming out of South Africa. And who knows, maybe even iShowSpeed might check out one of these. I appreciate the love. Until next time.